Hello everybody. Today we'll do something a little different to the videos I otherwise do. I was asked by a friend, do you only play weird stuff like Eve and other MMOs and Minecraft? And the honest answer would be no. I play a lot of strategic games and tactical games, and I usually like to play them with my friends if I can, but I also like some single player games. So today we'll review XCOM, and since the friend who asked me only speaks English, I'll do the review in English. This means, yes, you'll have to live with my accent. Cannot change it. Alright. So XCOM starts out with pretty normal Saturday night street scene. A drunk has passed out in his car. He obviously tried to call his girlfriend or wife before, but well, there's an alien hopping by from time to time, taking a quick look, just like our fellow Earth people would do, and then moves on. So now to the first real question you face in XCOM. So what difficulty should I play the game on? And I would recommend, if you've played other tactical games before, hop right to classic and also enable Ironman mode. Ironman mode meaning you cannot save before every single shot, but it'll add a lot to the adventure and realism of the game. And yes, you'll lose a few soldiers on the way. Also, if it's the first time you play the game, enable the tutorial. It'll show you a lot of nice cutscenes, and it's really quite a good tutorial. You'll see that in a minute. Alright. About the cutscenes in this game, I must say they are grandiose. They really look good, and they make up for a truly great storyline. And I'll just let you get a taste by this first one that you see immediately after starting the game. I would probably not get that close to this meteor hole there, but well, I said they are nice, not realistic. Now, this tragic event will lead us to our first meeting with a guy I personally only call Jack Daniels. There he is.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed.
Yes, sir. I like cigars and cheap whiskey too. Thanks.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Well, if Jack Daniels wasn't enough bad news already, this guy is. Well, we have a second in command, who frequently believes he is first in XCOM, but he isn't. Also, look at the lady on the left. She urgently needs to go to the toilet.
satellites fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature. Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones.
Let's see, this is Berlin, so freak weather, not that unnatural, but okay.
After they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects. Central out.
They pay, we go. Understood. Alright. Alright, so you land at the UFO landing, rather full destruction site, and from there on the tutorial will take you through the basic movements, which we'll discuss a little later. So basically at this point the tutorial will only explain the difference between soft cover and hard cover, and the second in command will guide you as to where to move your soldiers. There are some nice cutscenes, so I will not show you all of this. It would take away from your gaming experience. All in all, the tutorial is very well done and long, and will explain every part of the game quite thoroughly.
That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing. There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that position. Delta 3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
Now, tactical movement. When it comes to tactical movement, I have played all the old parts of XCOM and the UFO series, and it's far less detailed than there, but actually after a time I thought of it as a boon. So soldiers have basically two moves. So in the first one, in the blue zone, we'll put them in a position where they can still go on Overwatch and shoot. And if they have to go further out, this is marked by a yellow border, and it means they are dashing towards a target, so they cannot do anything else that round, like this soldier here. Now, of course, we are speaking rookies here. This is one of the first missions. Later on, the whole show looks quite different because your soldiers will get special abilities. You'll have the 4 different classes, to which I'll get in a moment, and having experienced soldiers really quite makes the difference in this game. So, while in the beginning it looks quite simplistic, later on you'll be happy that you do not have all the options that you had in the prior games, because you can concentrate on what your classes have to offer and go with that. Alright, so that was tactical movement. Now, science and engineering, they have always been a big part of the XCOM series and UFO, and this is one of the few points I was disappointed in when I played XCOM. So even in the end, you have a quite limited selection of different weapons, I feel. Also, there's only a limited number of fighters and equipment for the aircraft. And the saddest thing about it is you do not need much of the stuff. Really, you do not need it. Yeah, that is one of the things that I did not so much like, but I have a feeling there, and looking at the first download content they offered, that there will be expansions, but you'll have to pay for them. So this is one of the things I will put a minus sign to as a critic here. Alright, let's move on. Customizing your soldiers, on the other hand, is definitely a strong part of XCOM. You can change their names, you can change their race, you can change their armor if you either have a pre-order XCOM or have bought the newest downloadable content. It doesn't leave many wishes open. It really looks great, so you can customize them to hell if you want to. This really is fun. My first soldiers were James Joyce, Hemingway, Goethe and Schiller. They are all dead now. I cannot prove it, but they were there. Now to the big question. Would I buy this game again? And yes, I would buy this game again. It's a great game. Graphics are nice. Well, more than nice. The storyline as it is very nice. But it has flaws. So for example, the main storyline is far too short. I was through the whole game in, well, 3 days or so, 3-4 days. Not playing all the time, by the way. And I had a feeling I just got started actually, and that baffled me. But I'm pretty sure they will provide more download content, and you can buy add-ons to the game. And well, fair enough. I mean, the main story is fun, but don't expect it to be long fun. Then the same goes for science and engineering, as I said, but altogether XCOM really is a nice game, though a bit too hyped in my personal opinion on many of the major gaming forums. But well, buy it, try it out is my advice, and well, that's all from me here. Bye bye guys. Bye.